Hello guys, this video is gonna be a full guide on how to build your own walker in a game of sand. I'll probably talk a little bit about the basics, but main focus is gonna be more advanced concepts for you to follow to keep your designs efficient. You can see on the top here, I'm quite successful with my raids, and part of the reason is that my designs, I would say, are strong and effective. So let's start by saying that, well, there's some stats we need to discuss on right here. And the main idea, before I start going through them, is that you want to have everything you need in your design. If you need it, just build it, but also don't have anything redundant. You don't need to min-max the stats. It's just the general idea on how to build your walkers. Have everything you need, don't have anything redundant. So now let's talk about the stats. Maneuverability is how quickly your walker is able to turn. Energy efficiency is how much time you have before the fuel tank runs out. It doesn't matter because it doesn't shut down when it's empty. Weight is just a number, but it affects maneuverability and also affects stability impact. Stability impact is how much damage you receive and inflict when colliding with something. And top speed, every walker has some top speed. If you build a lot of stuff on top of your walker, it's gonna go slower. So percentage-wise, you're gonna see it. And these are just counters for different types of compartments in your design. Okay, right now, first, we'll talk about the chassis. And the thing I've noticed is that for different chassis, the base maneuverability is different. So for the small chassis is 100, maneuverability is 100. For the middling one is generally 75, and for the great ones it's 50. But right now you could see that I have middling chassis, right? And I have 58 maneuverability. If I switch to small chassis, which has 25 more base maneuverability, you will not see the jump up by 25. Let's see. So it was, I think, 58, was it? Yeah, it jumped only by 4. So it doesn't work like that. You don't try to cramp everything on a small chassis because it's not only base maneuverability, it's also calculated by how much weight is taken up, how much of weight capacity is taken up. The clear formula I don't have, so it's just something you need to keep in mind. Just experiment with different chassis and see what works better. So I'll continue on the middling one. Also, don't consider the costs. If you need something, just build it. As I said, the costs are minimal, and it's more like it's better for you to have more efficient design that will give you more chances of survival. Okay, so I'll not be considering those anymore. So let's talk about this design. What's good, what's bad? The first concept is that everything is close together. You want everything important to be close together to be convenient for you to switch between different activities. And right now it's good about this design. Everything is one tile apart. And well, to talk about next concepts, we need to understand some game mechanics. Mainly, I want to talk about how you could lose the game. In this game, you lose if you lose all the spawn points and you die. How could you lose all the spawn points? Well, there's actually 3 ways. First, all the spawn points, which right now I only have 1, they themselves get destroyed, and then you die. Also, you could lose the engine, therefore you'll lose the walker, therefore all the compartments on top of it. So you lose your spawn points again, you die. And if the enemy captures your walker by accessing the captain's cabin terminal, you also, the walker becomes the enemy's walker. You don't have any more you don't have a spawn point anymore. Yeah, you die, you lose. Let's address these flaws. These are not the flaws, these are concepts, as I said, but they make the flaws of this design apparent. First, we only have 1 spawn point, and second, our engine is wide exposed, easily targetable. I'll place my captain's cabin in front of the engine, and also I'll place 1 more spawn point, specifically crew cabin, and I'll place it in front of the engine as well. Generally, when you design in this game, you'll either have one side engagement design or cover your engine by cover your engine as much as possible type of design. So I would say full protection is good if you can efficiently fit it. If you can't, just stick with one side engagement designs. For this design, for this video specifically, I'll be only discussing the one side engagement design. And right now you could see that I've chosen the frontal side as my engaged side. Although I would say that having your engaged side on the side maybe is not as bad of an idea, especially if you're more of a defensive player. Okay. Right now, next ideas, next concepts are that you want to have guns as high as possible. It's easier to shoot that way. So if you have guns on the second floor or third floor and your enemy has them on a, let's say, first or second floor, he's gonna have harder time hitting you, or like if he misses, he doesn't hit a shot. But if you miss, you still hit something behind them, right? So it's better to have the guns higher. And also, I remembered it now, so I guess I'll say it. It's not a major thing, but you want to have shelves closer to the entrance. It's more convenient, but it's not critical. It's just cherry on top if you can fit it. Okay, also, third way you could lose is enemy captures your captain's cabin. So right now only one door divides you and the enemy. Like the entrance area is generally the way enemies are gonna access your ship, and right now it's just one door between you and the enemy. Very easy for the enemy to capture you. Okay, let's address all of this. And also you probably want to have two turret decks for 80mm and 40mm for different types of engagements. I'll just place some compartments now, and we'll discuss if it's good or bad later. So, like for this guide, no prerequisites. Just I'll give you concepts. You don't have to follow it exactly, even if you don't have something. Just the aim of this video is not to provide you with ready blueprints. It's more like provide you some concepts and for you to be able to follow. And you can follow them with any type of modules. Okay, and utility. Is this utility? No, this one. Whatever, 2 shelves. And I'm missing captain's cabin. Right. Almost forgot to tell you that. Okay, let's say. Well, I would say captain's cabin is somewhat important, even if you have additional spawn points, because still it's a way for enemy to override your ship, right? And you don't want any doors facing from the engagement side, because stray bullets will eventually knock the door off. If you can afford it, place it sideways or backwards. But better yet, right now, I want to cover it by another module like this, let's say. And right now, in this design, well, 1 to 3 doors between me and the opponent, it's way better already. If I had a better engine like this, it would be even more doors. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4 doors. And also, you could see that we could also protect the engine from the front on the second floor. So the top of the engine will be still visible from the front. So you could also protect it on the second floor. And you could see we have a 2x1 or 3x1. I guess I'll just describe 2x1s. Let's see what type of 2x1s I have available to me. So let's say I have this, and I have, let's say this. Okay, so main thing you want to focus on is, well, frontal side is very likely to be hit. I mean, the engagement side, which happens to be front side of my ship, you can expect to get hit often. So you want to have, for the compartments on that side, to be as durable as possible. So this one has way more HP. Also, weight difference is not as high. So percentage-wise, the HP difference is way better, bigger than the weight difference. And anyway, I would say HP is more important than the weight in this scenario. You could even remove all the doors if you were to put it like this. I would actually advise you to get a parallel cargo bay, and so you could place the door on this side, let's say. But right now I don't have it. You might not have it as well. It's just whatever. I'll just do it like this, and from the front this door is protected by this compartment. It works. Okay. And I guess not really too much more to talk about. I think I wanted to discuss something else, but I kind of forgot. Well, some quick tips, I guess. Maybe I'll remember what I wanted to discuss. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. But anyway, let's... so sometimes you need a supporting frame. So there's actually a supporting frame by itself. But if you don't need the bottom part, you could... so you have different options like this. This one as well. And you could see that this one has lower weight, but it serves the same exact purpose as this one. Same HP, everything is the same, so this is actually a redundant tile. And this, same idea. If you don't need the first floor, this is more efficient by the weight. And you could do the same comparison with every other tile, you know, just even if it changes, you follow the same logic. So if it works the same way and it's somehow better, just use it. I mean, sometimes there is a trade-off, but in this scenario there were no trade-offs at all. And let's say you need a two-person walker, right? So you just add another gun like this. I mean, it works. You could place another gun like this, or rotate this and place the same extension. I mean, you should be satisfied with what you have, but sometimes extension is nice. What I wanted to talk about is, well, repair efficiency and how you should actually think about the fight. So this is probably not a so not a design concern. It's more of a gameplay concern, right? So every compartment between you and the engine should be considered a shield. And sometimes shields are efficient, sometimes they're not as efficient. Sometimes it's worth repairing them, sometimes it isn't. So I would consider it a temporary HP if repairing this, if repairing the shield is less efficient than repairing the engine itself. So let's compare them. I know for a fact that this has 8 repair spots, and this has I think 4. So 4 pipes, 4 elements repairable, and 8 elements repairable. You could divide HP by the repairable elements and figure out that by repairing one repair part of this, you repair more than 1000 HP. And if you divide 4000 by 4, as I said, it's 1000. So it's kind of close. But sometimes it's not close, and even in this scenario, like repairing this compartment is more efficient than this. So if you can afford it, I mean, you should judge by the situation, but generally, if it's close quarter combat, repairing this is more time efficient. So there's no reason for you to like repair the like this compartment if it even gets damaged, right? It's not priority. Priority is to, you know, damage the enemy yourself. The more you can operate without switching to repairs, the better. I mean, in a frontal fight, in a dogfight, right? So yeah, I guess I've actually covered two concepts of engagement while talking about it. So time efficiency, repair efficiency, and how you should treat the compartments, right? This is it. If you liked the guide, make sure to drop a like. And so yeah, thanks for watching.